Admiral's Log, Stardate 47634.44. Our mission this week includes hosting an open communication to share current events with the fleet and other interested parties. This transmission will be multicasting live via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch to facilitate this mission. I guess I should have updated that part. But tonight, we'll be earning some Latinum at the Davo table. On Risa, we are on instance number 7 while we hold our summit. Joining me are my two co-hosts, Captain Panda and Captain Phil. Communication link established. Any personal news to discuss? Hey, Phil, what have you been up to? Okay, Alice Cooper. Panda, what have you been up to? Very nice. Oh wait, hold on. I think you guys are on mute.
Are we? No.
All right, can you guys hear me better this way? I did turn up my mic volume. How about that? How about that? Oh yeah, dang Phil, we did lose your puns in my meeting.
Oh, it's
incident.
okay. There'll be plenty more.
Okay.
Okay.
Nova says that. All right. Nova says that I am loud, which I mean, come on, you knew that.
Okay.
Matt Black says we are 3 for 3.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Yeah, I guess Phil, maybe make sure that people can hear you.
Hi, hello. Hi.
Is this thing on?
Oh, is it already time for Phil's Sports Minute? All right, hang on.
I mean, sure, if you want to get
We'll save.
If you want to get right into it,
We'll save it for later.
You could tell us what we're going to talk about on the show.
I would love to, Kat. So during our summit tonight, we will discuss the latest Star Trek Online news, which surprisingly there is not that much. We will also share the latest Priority 1 Armada news and highlight some of the outstanding members within our community. So if you haven't made your way over to Risa, come and join us. After the summit, we will wander around Risa to soak up the sun, as Sheryl Crow would once say. Lolnot favors will rain from the skies as long as your character is level 10.
Incoming from Starfleet, I've just been informed that Starbase 80
Starbase 80
has some assorted surplus. Captains, for your chance to win 999 favors, please type the word Mariner into chat now. All right. I'm going to... Oh, please. I was not ready for that, but look at you guys on the ball. Oh, yeah, we haven't said hey to people in chat before we move on since there's not a lot of news. So, who all is joining us? I mean, we have Dark Grail, we have Nova, Lance, Lord Ford, Matt Black, Chiquita Seal, Vinda Yill, Cubed, we mentioned earlier, Lesser Panda, Hyper Hydrar, and Aggressively Relaxing. Isn't that somebody we know? And Teacher Guy. What's up, everybody? Thank you guys so much for joining us. I see Miku, Bort Cobain. Excellent. Baron Von Solo. Yeah, sorry if I missed anyone, but again, thank you guys for joining us tonight while we hang out and relax. You know, Bill, you just said it's the summer. If you had any exciting trips or anything, I mean, I'm not going to bore you guys with my amazing European vacation, unless you guys want to hear about it. But I will just say that Blur was amazing and worth the entire trip, just to see Blur that close and in that spot with the castle right next door. So that was cool.
Oh, Kat.
Yes.
The hardship of being Kat, that you go all the way to Europe and you can't bring yourself to talk about it on the streams, so it's a shame.
I mean, you know, it's like having to show people all the pictures. I posted plenty. If you're interested, it's on the Discord. But let's just say, like, all of those places are amazing. I want to go back and see everybody for longer than I got to hang out with them the first time. But yeah, it was really good.
Nice.
All right, so
two things I'd like to call out before we move on. One, Jaquita Seal is now on month 39 of their subscription streak for Priority 1, which, dang, thank you.
What? Thank you, Jaquita Seal. That is amazing. Wow. That's almost like, I don't know how many months that is, but it's a lot.
It's 39. It's 39 months.
I was having to do
39.
I was having to do a weeks to year conversion there, because in my mind it was weeks, but it's still, wow, that is insane. All right.
So
that
that's
was a blonde moment for the show.
That's one excellent thing I want to point out. The other excellent thing is Hyper joining me in the Gorn in Scant look movement. What's up? Gorn, recognize Gorn.
Oh, dang! I should have brought Dynamite. That's unfortunate. I should have planned better. Sorry.
So is next week.
All
Well,
right.
if you're not a member of the if you out there on the internet are not a member of the Priority One Armada and want to stay in touch with us in game, then come join us on our Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority One, all one word, and then hit that enter key.
And if you want to be a member of the Priority One Armada community, simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up. We have multiple Federation and KDF fleets for you to start your career in the Priority One Armada.
Oh, that's me now. Sorry, I was trying to set up the randomizer. Well, there are a few things, though, we can talk about in the news this week for Star Trek Online. So let's just go right into that. Panda, what's happening in Star Trek Online?
Winters is in the chat. Everyone act professional.
Uh-oh. Hey, Winters.
So, yes, alarm klaxons are ringing on PC as the galaxy is going to red alert once more. Which red alert events? All red alert events. Everywhere. Until August 10th, you'll be able to play the following content: the Borg red alert, the Alachi red alert, the Tholian red alert, the Zenkethi red alert, and the Nakul red alert. Here comes that asterisk. Please note, as the only red alert with a fail condition, the Zenkethi red alert will not grant daily bonus progress if you fail the TFO. The fail condition will likely be removed in future runs of this event, and if these air quotes around likely were any bigger, they'd be distorting space-time. But what is this daily bonus progress? Panda? Well, in addition to their usual rewards, completing one red alert event per day on your account for 10 days, and calm down, Altaholics, it doesn't matter which character you use, will reward your account with the following: 1 ultimate tech upgrade, 1 specialization point, and 1 experimental ship upgrade token. Getting the count from Sesame Street going on that one.
You need to take a deep breath there.
One. You got it, though. You did it.
1. Oh god, that's another copyright strike. You can also purchase this grand prize on the events page if you prefer. I don't know, but if you prefer, price will be prorated as you earn that daily progress. And if you earn or purchase the event's grand prize, you can still complete red alerts to earn bonus progress. Red alert task force operations are available to captains of level 50 or higher. It's a red alert event. There we go.
I love doing those because, you can level up your ship if you've been trying to do that, and you get, all the mark choices, even though it's not that many, but also, they don't last very long, so they're nice.
I would agree.
Are you going to log in to run that event, Panda?
I probably should, especially since I just finished the summer event today.
You did? I have 3 more days. How about you, Phil? How is your progress?
So, unfortunately, I accidentally... It's done. It's been done for like a week and a half because I accidentally spent Lobby on it. I had the Lobby in my inventory, and I was curious what the buyout price was, and I guess I hit a hotkey that was like, Phil wants to spend his Lobby. So, 800 Lobby later.
Wow.
Rip.
No.
Oh.
But it's to be honest, it sounds terrible, but I had that Lobby from the event thing from last year. And
ships in the Lobby store cost 800, but dang.
No, I know, but I don't really like. It's kind of just been sitting there, And I was so excited about this Fire Dragon ship that I'm like, maybe I should just blow it because I haven't been using it. But then I didn't have a choice because I'm a dummy. So yeah.
Oh man.
But the ship's great.
All I've heard that really good things about the ship. So you've been flying it for a few days now.
Oh, it's great.
What do you have set up on it?
So like, I'm not very good at like maximizing DPS in this game, but I got like every console that I had access to that had some sort of elemental damage. So the parasitic ice, the fire portal thing, portal the damned,
Mm-hmm.
and then radiation and every one of the exact exotic damages I could get. And then on my bridge officers, I've got the very cold in space, the let it go, and best served cold. So all the frost ones. I'm using the Breen cold set too. That comes with the phaser.
Sure, sure.
So just, I mean, I don't have access to some of the older fire consoles from events from before I was playing more often.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, every sort of fire, ice, or whatever I could get, I've been using.
That's pretty cool.
And disruptor weapons as well.
Okay.
Because you get the disruptor bonus from the trait. And yeah, it's really good. It's a lot of fun. It's the ship gets very speedy, zipping around.
Very cool. Well, I like that. Panda, do you think you'll fly that ship at all?
I might fly it on. I might actually fly it here with my Gorn because my Gorn is a one flavor of science build or another, and everything you just listed off sounds like exotic damage to me.
Yeah. The only other person I know that's flying it is Mark, but I can't remember how he has it built. But I'm sure everyone's going to be getting it soon enough if you didn't already get it today. So yeah.
Oh, sure.
I mean, it seems like a ship people actually will fly. That unlike other event ships that maybe people don't fly.
The console that it comes with adds the 20% damage to disruptor and all that, the 5 magics, fire, cold, electric, radiation, psionic, and then the trait can add even more based on your engine power. So it's just, I mean, even though I'm sure this build is nowhere near maximized, it still puts out a lot of damage.
That's awesome. Yeah, well, Cubed was
listen,
saying...
we're here for a good time, not an effective time.
It's fair. It's great.
Cubed was saying in chat that he thinks it would make a really good cannon scatter volley build out of that ship.
Oh, is that what CSV stands for?
Uh-huh. I mean, I was just guessing. I'm assuming that's what it meant.
Wait, isn't that the file type for Excel spreadsheets?
I read that as a comma separated value as well because that's.
You have to convert it to
that's
an
my
Excel.
choices in life. Yeah.
I wish I was better at cannon ships. I'm not very good at like aiming and stuff.
You have to be careful taking the ship into a temporal anomaly because it'll reformat everything to be a date.
It'll automatically add 4 decimal points when you want to.
Oh yes, Matt Black knows my pain. Awesome.
Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to at least trying that ship out. I might set up some type of cool build on it, but I still have a few days because I again was gone for some of that. But let's move on to item number 2 though. Phil, tell us what's on sale.
Yes, ma'am. The breaking news: temporal anomalies have opened a hole to an alternate universe, one with a fantastic sale. Captains, but this flash sale will only be available for a limited time. From yesterday, July 21st at noon, to tomorrow, July 23rd at noon, only 48 hours. There will be a sale on keys, 25% on keys. There's also a keyring bundle making its return, which is a bundle of 20 master keys and an ultimate tech upgrade. Don't wait, like I said, flash sale ends tomorrow. It'll be gone before you know it.
Yeah, is it bad that I bought a keyring bundle just to get that upgrade out of it so I could upgrade my Maelstrom torpedo?
Yeah, I mean it's a big reason. It's a big reason.
I mean, I literally just did that like a couple hours ago because those Maelstrom torpedoes, I know there's a big brouhaha about them, but they work great for me, and yeah, I still like mine. Temporal
I just, you know, we.
ordinaries.
Ooh, do share this brouhaha. I am curious.
Oh, I
Oh, you.
didn't read that much about it. I just knew that I was not trying to get sucked into forum drama, but I did see there was some
Valid.
Twitter, at least
Well,
forum drama about the changes that they made to the Maelstrom torpedo recently.
Well, Kat, lucky for you, I am quite the drama queen.
Oh,
So
were you into it? Do you know all about it?
I don't participate. I don't like. I always say that I never like to be the cause of drama, but when someone asks me, "Hey, did you hear about this?" I'm always like, "No, tell me all about it."
Oh, okay. So
No,
tell us all
are,
about it. What's the brew? Then?
People are. I'm going to use some strong language. People are pissed that so the torpedo they nerfed the damage. So it's half the damage, but the cooldown is half as well. So the idea is that instead of doing a lot of damage at once and having a little bit of a gap, it's like they cut it in half so that it can happen more frequently. But like as Wolfcon is saying, the side effect intended, I'm sure, for them was that ultra high end DPS, the torpedo is essentially like not worth it. So you had all the whales who would go out there and spend all the money to get the bundle with the torpedo, and it's not nowhere near as good as it was. Like for average players, like like we are, we don't really notice difference that much. But those who are really like into pushing stuff, and a lot of people said that torpedo was the only reason to get that bundle because it was so good.
I know. I feel like we've had this come up with other items that were available in bundles that also got nerfed. I mean, it's kind of like whatever if something is substantially, not game breaking, but like super OP, like it's going to get balanced at some point, right? So, but
Oh yeah.
I feel like this is a reoccurring theme here.
No, I mean no one who plays an MMO or any live service game should be surprised that when something, as you said, Kat, is very powerful and it's being, I mean, just look at what happened with Diablo 4. Like with super high end stuff, then it's always going to come back. Rare is it do you have something just leave it. It is kind of weird in a game like this, I will admit, because of the nature of it. Like there's the PvP is very little, but and you want people, like they want people to spend the money. So that I will admit that is a little weird when that sort of thing happens. But from a development side, I totally get it.
Yeah, I like Teacher Guy's outlook on it. Is that it's pretty common to happen in the MMO.
You gotta
world.
stick to the rivers and lakes you're used to.
But I mean, do they ever release statistics on like how many people are doing PvP? How many like DPS chasers? Like what size of a group are we talking about here?
I wish they would release those
Does
metrics.
anyone, I'm like, does anyone out in chat have a guess? Let's discuss.
Kale, and whenever they talk about PvP and on the live streams, the comment always is around like a small but noticeable group of PvPers. Like I don't know what constitutes small in in Star Trek Online. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with Vindel that there's probably more DPS chasers than actual PvPers.
Exactly. Well, I mean, really, yeah, Cubed has a point too. Like, if you're gonna try and do min-maxing or whatever all of that is still gonna cost. It's not cheap because you're gonna need those, a lot of consoles from those ships that are only available in those bundles or in lock boxes or promo boxes or what have you. So,
are you this is more hyperbole than anything, but are you ever afraid that like the day you decide to spend a lot of money on this game is the day they announce they're going to sunset it? Like, you know what I mean? like they're not I mean, I don't think, especially with the Renaissance.
All right. See, we're just going to keep thwacking that beehive. Great.
Like, I just, it's like I feel bad. Like I'm not going to pretend I haven't spent money on this game, but like not to the level that some have, and I would just be worried that like God forbid you you
I
do it
mean,
all, and I mean you gotta
to-
do what you love. But then
Doesn't mean you still couldn't play the game, though, right? I mean,
if you did or didn't spend the money,
how much money are you?
no,
I mean,
no, you don't have to spend. No, I'm not saying you have to spend the money to play. The point I'm making is like you spend all this money for a game that could go away eventually. You know what I mean? Like,
everything ends, right?
you're like, all right, listen,
All good
there.
things, you might say.
Not does that bring it down? No.
It's gonna happen at some point, right? Where the profit
That's true.
margin is not there to support. But if people keep, everyone can complain about this or that, but people do spend a lot of money on this game, which keeps it at least as functioning as it is now.
That is certainly a description. And Wolfcon just throwing out Star Trek Online 2 confirmed. It's like, oh boy.
Oh wow! Please let us
Mute-
be able to
mute.
transfer all our bits over there.
I'm just going to go ahead and mute all social media forever when that hits.
Oh man. Well, did you guys? I already admitted. Yeah, I bought a bundle or a keyring bundle today with the sale. Did you guys take advantage of that?
I sure did. I
me
bought the
check.
I bought the 20 as well.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
checking how much Zen I have before I. Oh god. I certainly could. I certainly could after this. I don't want to contemplate my life choices anymore. Can we move on?
Okay. Yeah. Well.
Oh
you
god,
have-
Wolfcon, we cannot contemplate another 10-year anniversary. We just completed the last one.
I guess we could announce the winner of our giveaway.
Yeah, let's do it.
Before.
Yeah.
Kappa, what about all the news?
We're almost to the end of the news already. All right, but hey, the winner of our 999 favors is Lesser Panda 0001. Congratulations. Please message us on whatever platform you're watching on or on Discord and tell us your in-game @handles so Winters can send you favors tomorrow. But congratulations.
Congrats, Lesser Panda.
All right. So
Great.
yeah, Xbox news, I guess.
Console news, yes. Zen discount on PlayStation from now through August 2nd. Captains can get their hands on Zen for PlayStation for 20% off.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't know they got sales.
Ta-da!
I didn't know
I didn't-
console even got sales like that.
I think
Yeah,
it's only PlayStation that does it.
It's only it only says PlayStation on the show notes, but I guess that's just the structure of the economics of how they've set up. It's the money, you know. Winters will send you favors tomorrow. PQ, please. That's the subscriber only feature.
It's kind of funny though.
Gajiro says that they do them on Xbox too. So
Oh, very good.
Oh wow. All right then.
so yeah, you can get Zen discount on Xbox, just not now. That is only for the PlayStation people.
Huh. Well, that is interesting.
There and there you go. There's our complete console news for the week.
Yeah. So, either of you, Phil, are there any burning sports highlights we must know about before we go to patch
Kat.
notes?
I would love to go into this right now. So looking at the scores today. Oh, by the way, Nova, our friend Nova, specifically requested that I make sure I mention the Women's World Cup that is happening right now. Currently, England has defeated Haiti 1-0, and then Denmark beat China 1-0. Some more games coming up tomorrow. Sweden will be facing South Africa. The Netherlands will be facing Portugal, and France will be facing Jamaica. Good luck to all the women in the World Cup. On to baseball news. Sadly, the Tampa Bay Rays were defeated by the Baltimore Orioles 6-5, thus losing their lead on the American League East even more than they have been. The Padres are currently beating the Detroit Tigers 10-3. The New York Mets are losing to the Boston Red Sox. Ooh, the evil empire. 3-8.
Hold on. Lance wants to know if the U.S. women beat Vietnam last night.
Ooh, I will check, Lance. Let me bring it up.
Cubed, really? That is not necessary. Women's World Cup is cool. You should.
Ooh, they did. Lance, the good old USA beat Vietnam 3-0. Can't always say that. And then yesterday, Spain beat Costa Rica 3-0, and the Philippines lost to Switzerland 2-0. The rest of those baseball scores: the White Sox are currently beating the Minnesota Twins 2-1. The Houston Astros beat that trash can, are tied with the Oakland Athletics 0-0. The Pirates and Angels are tied 0-0. Then earlier today, in the first game of a doubleheader, the New York Mets beat those Boston Red Sox 5-4. The New York Yankees beat the Kansas City Royals 5-2. Colorado Rockies won 4-3 over the Marlins. The Chicago Cubs beat the St. Louis Cardinals 8-6.
What?
The LA Dodgers beat the Texas Rangers 16-3.
Ow,
16-3.
That
Battle of the big ones. The Cincinnati Reds beat the Arizona Diamondbacks 4-2. The Seattle Mariners eking out a win over their friends from the North, Toronto Blue Jays 9-8. Washington Nationals beat the Giants 10-1, and finally your Cleveland Guardians defeated the Philadelphia Phillies 1-0. The Philadelphia Bryce Harpers. And that's it for that.
Yeah, wow. Thanks for that sports ball update.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, there's golf. Does anyone play golf? Because I know nothing
No.
about golf.
No, we're good. I'm like,
You went all the way to golf before we pulled the emergency report on that one.
Listen, if you had tennis updates, maybe, but
I don't know what we're gonna do when baseball's over. We'll have to get switched to football.
I guess, or at least there's preseason basketball in October.
Oh, very good.
All right.
Okay, Gajira points out that he'd like to know the results of the U.S. Miniature Golf Open, and despite knowing better, I would kind of be interested too, if that is actually a thing.
It's probably on the Ocho, ESPN 8.
Oh my god, it is probably.
Oh, is that far down?
Ocho.
It's that far down? Wow. I mean, even cornhole gets ESPN 2, but they put mini golf on ESPN 8.
Isn't that a dodgeball reference?
That is a dodgeball reference, actually. There is no ESPN the Ocho.
Yet.
I mean,
Well, actually, we're probably gonna lose a couple of ESPNs.
So what happens when you're not careful? You got to write your name on them.
Sad. We could.
Also, I will just make the obvious joke. Damn, ESPN 80.
You don't want to go there.
No one ever does.
Okay. Well.
Second giveaway?
Yes, I'm gonna kick off the next giveaway. For your chance to win 999 favors. You can buy that fancy new sword that's out there as part of the 3-part set. But the sword does look cool. But here we go. Please type the word Boimler into chat. Pretty sure you all can guess the theme for tonight. Alright then. Let's talk about, whoa, we had a sandcastle being built right there. We can talk about patch notes. There's literally one. And that is that they resolved a graphical issue some captains were experiencing on Risa that caused lighting to be drastically different in some areas. Drastically different.
My eyes!
Was this affecting you all?
No.
I was noticing some weird light stuff, but it's still there. So it might not have been what they were talking about.
I noticed some areas of the sand seemed like way darker than they normally used to be. Oh, teacher guy that affected you. Odd shadowing is what he said. Nova is saying that we're missing 2 choo-choo dances at the dance party right now. But there's 5 minutes left, so there's no way we would be able to get any favors worth getting in the next 5 minutes.
Azad says that was the third choo-choo, which you're kidding me. They added a third choo?
They added a third choo.
Oh my god.
I've seen that episode, but that's a reference from that episode, right?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, it's been a bit.
Yes. I know, I feel like I need to rewatch. Because, yes, as Matt Black mentioned in chat, see, even the dogs are excited about it, but they're going to go outside and bark about it. Hopefully. Yes, surprise.
Tell them no spoilers.
I know. I have not watched it, but yes, it is true that the new episode of Strange New Worlds is available. Okay, y'all talk about it. I'm going to mute myself while this is going on.
Well, not about the episode yet.
Yeah, I mean, we can't talk about the episode yet.
Well, of course, but it is very exciting. I know a lot of people have been waiting all season for this very episode. I'm so very excited about it. So yeah. Anyway,
yes, Kotira, they dropped they dropped this one just early, I guess for
Comic-Con?
The Comic-Con. They dropped it during the panel they had today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is
and also because why not? They're Paramount. They can do whatever they want.
Yes.
They also released the trailer for Lower Deck Season 4 and then a 5-minute preview of Discovery.
Ooh.
Ugh, I was like exhausted after watching it.
Oh no, I want to watch it.
Oh.
Now. There's a Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, you know, the big one that happens.
It's not super big this year with the strikes, but it's still going on.
So the rules with the strike are you can promote stuff like still meet your convention requirements if you're, you know, talking about something that had already been filmed and released prior to the strike. So anything new being filmed it affects, but say they were having a Battlestar Galactica panel, well, that has been out, it's not affected, they could talk about that. So if you're curious about the rules,
you know we are.
That's that. All right, any other headlines we need to know about?
Oh, from San Diego Comic-Con?
Yeah.
So they are also doing, I don't know if anyone saw the animated celebration. It's the 30th anniversary of the, not 30th,
50th.
50th, thank you, of the animated series. So I believe they released a comic book, but they're also doing a couple new episodes of the animated series. One with Riker, one with Quark, one with Neelix, and one with Saru. In the style of the animated series, the music, everything, it's going to be that, and they're going to do the voices for it.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, super excited. Also, I can't recommend this enough. People can look it up on YouTube. But someone made an animated version, the Star Trek animated series version of a clip from The Best of Both Worlds and of Threshold from Voyager. You can YouTube them. They're excellent. And they'll give you a good preview of what these new ones are going to look like. Yeah, so that's another big one. Real quick, Lesser Panda, yes, Kate Mulgrew is not going to Star Trek Las Vegas, nor is Robert Duncan McNeil. A few others, but they have said in solidarity for the... not maybe not solidarity, but because of the strikes going on.
Right. I mean...
and then Kat, I don't think there's anything else.
Awesome. Well, thanks for that update. Yeah, if
You got it.
you guys heard anything cool about anything happening at Comic-Con, let us know in the chat.
See, I don't only do sports, Kat. I do current events.
It's amazing. Look at you. So I hope everyone's excited to watch, the new Trek coming out. I mean, I think people are still pretty bummed about Prodigy, though, because that seemed like it came out of nowhere.
It's a weird one, and their reasoning behind that is, I mean, it just insinuates that they're just losing money, and a lot of streaming services are probably, but it's weird that by not having a show I can understand if it's expensive to lease other shows, but like it's a property you own, it's easier to just not carry it than to pay for it.
Yeah, that's very. I don't really understand like streaming economics because it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. But I suppose we all kind of know the direction it's all headed in, back to consolidation after everybody and their dog had a streaming service.
I feel like it would be more profitable for these. I mean, I speak like I know it, but like, wouldn't it be better to lease out your stuff to like a Hulu or Netflix instead of just trying to keep it all for yourself? Like
Yeah,
you mentioned,
that's my
go back
point.
to that. Yeah.
Because then you're in the tech platform, industry, because you're having to develop your, streaming service platform and keep up with all that. So yes, I still think, if you're a content creator, licensing your stuff to multiple, distribution points would probably earn you at least a steadier income than trying to develop your own tech platform and run that plus create content. But what do we all know? We're crazy.
Thing is, they saw it as either, well, look, we can have other people carry our content and then pay us a license, or we can have it and get it all ourselves. Like, well, okay, sure, if you all want to have it all for yourselves and then just have everyone get fed up paying for 5 different services for $20 a month, if not more, sure, go ahead and just, put your golden goose through the sausage maker.
Well, and to remember, Prodigy was like co-owned with Nickelodeon.
Mm-hmm.
So that could have impacted some of that, or maybe there was we don't really know, I guess, what happened there. But it is sad because I really did like that show. Okay, well, we can talk about Armada news.
Please.
There's a fair amount
before
of that.
before we go further down the rabbit hole of entertainment business, please let us talk about this Armada
I know,
of ours.
and this has been such an uplifting discussion tonight. It's been super positive.
Practically giddy.
Yeah, Oh, teacher guy, if you ever come onto Discord and talk to us anymore, I went to this Paris Historical Museum in Paris, so it was so cool with all of the cool revolution stuff that happened there. So we should chat about that, and I got photos. I'm sure you want to see all of the whole slideshow. Anyway, Armada news. If you didn't know, is it Tuesday? Did we move our Accolade Hunter back to Tuesdays? I believe we did. But either way, if you join us on Tuesdays, James streams our Accolade Hunter show, which is very entertaining. So you can hunt accolades with James and random guests and he's airing in, he's in London, so it happens if you're in the U.S., like kind of in the afternoon. So, but it is very fun, and there are so many accolades I had no idea that they even existed. So I do like to catch that show to figure out what I'm missing.
I'm looking at the in-game calendar, and it says 2 p.m. on July 25th, which is obviously a U.S. time zone. So yes, it is Tuesdays.
Okay, awesome. Well, it was happening on Mondays, and and then we switched a day, and I thought it switched back a day, but now I can't remember. So hopefully that's the right day. But check
Who
your
even knows anymore?
you know,
Time is an illusion.
here is a handy reference is your fleet window and the events tab. Generally that should be updated. So yeah, this does say Tuesday. Thank you for confirming that, Panda.
All right. Well, now we've got dissent that is Nova's back on Monday. Nova.
Oh, all right. Well, then let me fix the script here. Okay, Mondays.
Oh, and it was Monday last week. Oh, fantastic.
Anyway, some day of the week, Accolade Hunter happens.
Like I said, it's an illusion, and a predator stalks us all our lives and messes with our calendars.
Every Wednesday on our YouTube channel, you can join Sarah and James with the latest episode of Trekking Out the News, where they talk about the latest Star Trek universe news and headlines, and that's very entertaining. Thursday is TFO Thursday. This is a regular thing we do every Thursday night. And again, if you would like to join us, do check your fleet events tab, and that will tell you what time it happens in your time zone. But we run TFOs together, and it usually makes them extremely less painless, less painful. And they go faster when you play those TFOs with your fleet mates. You know, unless it's just like the worst ones ever. We won't name any names. You know you know which ones they are.
Gravity bug.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so Thursdays. It's all kinds of fun. Also, I guess let's talk about the fleets. Deca Fleet, Research Lab and Dilithium Mine, you know, all those, the newer, you know, Deca Fleet, there's usually a project up that needs something. So if you need fleet credits to buy, you know, new bridge officers or, you know, those trait unlocks at the fleet stores, this is an excellent way to get those fleet credits. Yeah, the Ferengi Alliance fleet is still working on that Tier 5 Starbase and Colony World. So, you know, if you had extra stuff and you're in one of the other fleets that maybe don't need as much stuff, you can always donate to these other fleets to earn fleet credits. But it doesn't go towards your promotion in that fleet, but it still gives to some of the other fleets in the Armada, and that's always nice. All right, where was I? I feel like we need a break in between these. We need a commercial break. Any other news or anything exciting happening this week that we can have a moment where I'm not talking?
Bill's World of Sports Part 2.
Well, football training camps are starting this week.
Okay, I was kidding.
All you NFL fans, those are starting.
Okay, I was thinking like movies or not sports, but you know, we could go to football, I suppose.
No, well, I mean, you know, everyone can watch the new Strange New Worlds early. So does that mean there's not going to be one on Thursday? That's my question. So it's like we're just going to get it today, and then we're not going to get one on Thursday, and then we'll circle back around.
Yeah, it'll be like next Thursday then, before we get another episode.
Monday, 1 day. Tuesday, 2 day. Wednesday, wait, what day? No, Thursday.
All right, well, let's move on to some more Armada news then. The Romulan Republic fleet does have an upgrade available on K-13 that needs some stuff, and then there is one on the Colony World that was available. On the KDF side, oh hey, we have overall KDF Armada news is that the Armada as a whole is now level 560, so That's pretty amazing. I mean, we are working our way to 700. Don't forget, the goal. But wow, that's some amazing progress. So thank you, everyone on the KDF side that's been contributing. Looking at you, Farnsworth. I saw you made all those contributions in the High Council fleet. So thanks for that. We are trying to get those upgrades on cooldown. On the Tal Shiar fleet, I think we just need dilithium and probably fleet marks for that Colony World upgrade. But, if you are interested in joining one of those specialty fleets like the Ferengi Alliance, the Klingon High Council, Romulan Republic, the Tal Shiar fleet, you can just go to our website and submit your application as long as you're the rank of captain in any of those primary fleets that we have. These specialty fleets, they give you 25% reduced requirements for your promotions, as well as getting instant access to all the fleet stores so you can go get all the cool outfits immediately, as soon as you join that fleet. So that's kind of a plus. What else? Let's see. Oh, we do have a lot of social media stuff that you can follow. And in fact, if you follow us on Twitter or comment or like our promotional tweet, every month we give away some cool stuff. So we do 10 Lockbox Master Keys, a Tier 6X token, and 1 Fleet Ship module. So you just have to follow our Twitter account at P1 Armada. Retweet the promotional tweet and comment on our promotional tweet to enter. Yes, I have had wine, but that was a tongue twister. The we tweet. All right, we also have a TikTok account, so if you have TikTok, apparently it's quite hypnotic at P1 Armada, so check that out. And we do run these weekly events, so if you have ever wanted to come and hang out or help run these events with us, we are looking for junior officers to help run events. So if you are, wanting to do that, please reach out to us. Admiral Brent on our Discord is in charge of that. Okay, someone else talk about something. Oh,
wait, I think there's also Prodigy. I forgot to mention earlier that they mentioned that season 2 is still in, like, it's coming. They're just trying to find a place for it. And that they are releasing the second half of the season 1 on Blu-ray soon. So, like,
I wonder if that was all a contract negotiation.
Here we go again.
Lawyers, they really complicate things.
So they're working on it. Although it does say that all 20 episodes are available digitally for the whole first season. You got to buy them, of course, Amazon, Apple, stuff like that. But you can buy it if you want to get it.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool. I might do that, apparently, since they can, just take stuff down.
Yeah, just go away.
All right, other Armada news.
Lawyers do always make things more complicated. It's called the Avril Lavigne rule.
I guess we do have news that may or may not be posted yet. I'm not sure if Winners had a chance to do this, but be on the lookout because we have a new design in the merch store. Wow, this person is stuck behind us. I feel bad for them. I hope that's not my signal. Anyway, so on our merch
stuck
store.
For me too. That's funny.
Yeah.
You're like, oh no,
like,
time is frozen. Watch out
go
for
see if I can
that
save him.
temporal string there.
Lonnie. Oh, he's an NPC.
Oh no, Lonnie.
He was trying to get to the dance floor. Oh my god, there was a dance emergency and he got frozen.
This is awful. All right, well, there's a danger zone around Lonnie. Someone's raising a torch.
Stay away from Lonnie.
Thank you, Deadpool. We honor Lonnie, who shows what happens when you do the time warp one too many times.
I mean, So the link to our merch page is on the website, priority1armada.com. The new design is for House of Moog. I know you need a House of Moog hoodie. I need one. So definitely check that
In
out.
Texas?
I mean, not right now. It was like
I was gonna say,
it was like
I don't
111 today.
Now, was that the
There's
feels like or
there's a
actual?
3-day
No.
period in January she will need it.
That was an actual.
Gotta have it in time.
It's currently 88 degrees Fahrenheit, which is still very hot for 9 p.m. at night. So
I know it's 84 here.
No.
What?
That sounds awful. That sounds awful.
Although it is storming, so it'll go down to 82 and then really humid in about 10 minutes.
Oh no, sounds awful.
Moist.
Well, otherwise, we're all very appreciative of all your donations that people make to the community. You know, you can make donations directly on our website. If you do, those donations directly support the Priority One Armada because we use that to pay for the website hosting fees, production software for this exact show. So this does actually make a difference because otherwise we couldn't have this show. Domain name fees, restreaming software for this show. So if you are able and would like to make a donation to us directly on the website, please do so because we will also send you a thank you package based on the amount you donate. So there's that because we appreciate you. So thank you, everyone who's donated to the website recently. Okay. Did we... Oh, we have 7 minutes of Horgon hunting left. We know we missed, like, apparently 4 choo-choo dances, and I'm kind of bummed about that. So do you guys want to hunt Horgons for, like, one run? That should take about 3 to 4 minutes.
Let's do it.
All right.
Finally get away from this table.
Yeah, I'm going out the back door here because, you know, there's one out here. Shush, Panda.
Now, I was going to say, be sure to accept the event or else you'll just run around to all the spots we do and not understand why you're not seeing anything.
Wait, has someone... It sounds like I've actually done that. Wait, where is my... please tell me I have... Oh, okay, cool.
Oh yeah, this is going to be real fun without a floater, by the way.
I forgot if I had one on this character. Oh,
Puts on pants on. Dark Rail, you can't make me put pants on. I am a free Gorn.
You know, yeah, you were wearing more than my Gorn was just wearing the loincloth, but you have like the scant thing on, right?
Scants on my Gorn? It's more likely than you think.
All right.
Since you mentioned it, there, nice and breezy.
Oh, I can't see you because you're not by me.
Don't worry, the whole world will see soon enough.
Oh, I'm like,
wait, did they put a Horgon down in the resort now?
I don't think so.
Did they? Did they actually add a new location?
Isn't it the guy you talked to? Because he's got one right there. I don't know. I don't. That's not part of my route. So I don't actually do that one.
For a second, I thought something actually had been added. I thought they had actually added something new to the Risa event.
Oh no!
And I was stunned.
Well,
shocked.
I mean, there is that new sword that you can get from the vendor.
I got the whole set.
Yeah, I got the whole set too, but the sword is especially cool.
Kind of looks like the Highlander sword.
You know? Yes, get out of my head. I've totally been guilty pleasure. And also, as I was walking down, you know, the river in Paris where they have those houseboats, it totally reminded me of Highlander. So I have to rewatch Highlander now.
There's a WWE wrestler. His name is Drew McIntyre. He's Scottish. And he's like this big kind of burly guy, but he walks out and kills and he's got a sword. And it would be perfect to play the Highlander theme. Like he is the Highlander, and it's such a wasted opportunity.
Well, there's probably a licensing issue with that.
Oh, I mean, come on, but I totally get it. But like,
And
I
the
mean,
lawyer
I think
rises again.
the World Wrestling Entertainment has a little bit of coin. to
I mean,
spare.
they probably pay the blanket license fee, but I don't know. I think if it's someone's like walk-up song or whatever, like you have to pay more. But they're not even making any more Highlanders. They should use that song. I love it. Queen definitely should use that song.
I believe the
Alright.
show used that theme song too, right?
It did. It was awesome.
Did you watch the show too?
Yeah, that's what I just said. I've been rewatching all of
Oh,
the
I apologize.
show. It's so good. I mean, it's sometimes really bad, but it's good still. Listen, if they made
It's
Highlander with Cavill, you know that would be my new favorite thing.
to qualify it. It's not good from necessarily quality. It's good as a source of pleasure.
Yeah. Okay, so how's your Horgan hunting going?
7
Got a
of
few.
10.
Alright, I
5.
just finished. 5.
Oh, good eye panda. I'm like looking for this one too. I'm like, where is this guy?
Oh.
Yeah, the whatever they did do with the lighting, has certainly made the has made the shimmers a little harder to see in bright light. And
Okay.
actually in dim light, and just forever, everywhere. It's just hard to see.
Alright, we're gonna do the biathlon, but y'all talk amongst yourselves really, because I need a refill. I'll be right back.
You okay? Yes, Adrian Paul. My uncle once met him. My uncle is huge in the Highlander series and met Adrian Paul. So he's a really cool guy.
There we go. That's 10.
Nice.
So you have the set. All right. So you have the I don't even pretend. I'm not even gonna pretend I know what it's called. You have the ground set.
Yes.
I mean, it's got a sword, so you know it's already got that going for it. What else is good? What else does it got?
So it's
where's
got
it good?
it comes with a shield and it comes with a kit. I like the kit a lot. It's called Neve's Icy Wrath, and for any of my World of Warcraft companions out there, it's kind of like Cone of Cold on a mage. You throw ice spikes at an enemy, and then it will throw more ice blocks in a line right behind them, and then it'll hold them and freeze them in place. It's a cool little animation. Like you have a book in your hand and you like cast the spell. It's really nice. Yes, kit module. Yes, thank you, Nova. Kit module.
I'm going to.
I am back. Very nice.
I-
Only some slight dead air there for a minute.
I don't have the 3,000 favors to just drop right now. Dang.
Oh, I'll send you some.
I've got I've got enough for the sword and for the kit. So.
Oh, all right. I'll send you some. I have some. Are you over there right now?
Yep. All right. Let's see what the sword looks like.
Whoa. It's a pretty sweet sword. Where? Oh, yeah, here.
The thing is, I need a target.
Yeah, I don't think they have this stuff. Do you need more?
No, that's plenty. By the way, thank you for
Yeah, man.
the donation to the good cause. What did I already buy?
I mean, a sword is kind of necessary.
I mean, yeah, I got 2 items, and I've already forgotten what the second one was.
I know, you guys know I want to sing that lyric of that song so bad, but I'm not. But in my mind, I'm singing along. Oh, wait,
Does
teacher
the
guy,
ring-
you
does
just
the
have
ring-
Radio Gaga. I mean, that one's okay, too. Wait, what, Panda?
Nothing. So this is the sword. That's the sword.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
Okay.
It does look like Duncan MacLeod's sword. Aw, it does look like
Sorry.
Duncan MacLeod of the
I
Clan
have to-
MacLeod's sword that he had made for him by some Japanese sword master. You know, back in the day.
Okay, it does show up on your back. I was going to say it'd be very sad if you can, pose with it.
Yeah, let's zoom in.
Ta-da.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
it looks
running
very
around.
cool. Yeah, I'm like, here we are, modeling this.
Well, as,
Phil-
as I would have mentioned in the notes for this week, Priority 1 Armada's policy is that Space Barbie is the true end game.
Oh, the question is the set good? Did we even get an answer to that question? So I have not really used the ground set, but Phil, you said you were, right?
I do use it. I'm unfortunately not the best person to ask it. It's good because I enjoy using it and it's a lot of fun.
All right.
But
Well-
that's more subjective than objective, so I apologize.
Yeah, I'm like, but it's got a sword, so.
Yeah.
I can't stress this enough. Sword.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you're good there.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Oh, my
we just
lights
missed
just
the bio-
flickered.
I missed the race. Sorry, y'all.
I'm sorry, your lights just flickered as in like your power.
The power, yeah, for a second. So if I drop off, it's been great, everybody.
Okay.
Mhm.
A
Well.
lot of Florida storms going on right now.
Oh yeah, be safe out there. I heard there was a big tornado in North Carolina, right?
Wait, what?
What tornado in North
Yeah,
Carolina?
yeah.
Oh. Okay, that is the first I'm hearing of that. Matt Black says that he's already halfway to building a D&D party with Bobset, and I'm just saying, Godspeed, you do that. Fully in favor.
Matt Black, I was really disappointed that we didn't get, any kind of costume. We all need a wizard Spock or Hemmer. It needs to happen. So I hope we get that next for a Lobie costume, because that would be real cool.
Do you think they would if they made it, say they had done that, do you think they would have made it only a summer costume?
No,
Like-
because you should be able to wear a wizard outfit anywhere, right?
Yeah, I would assume so. I mean, I don't know why they would just restrict it. I only was saying that
It's
because
good
it
for
was-
parties, it's good for weddings.
Yes.
It's like versatile. I'm sorry, I'm like, whoops, I think I forgot to do the thing to pick a winner for the thing.
Yeah, Mr. Frosty does point out that a longsword on a Gorn, the weapons don't really. I don't think the weapons scale. So yes, a longsword on a Gorn does not look long. Reports to Admiral Quinn in Wizard Robes. You know what? Yes, I would. After everything that Admiral Quinn has put us through.
The Lesser Panda. Sorry, I'm scrolling back to make sure I have all the entries for the contest. But Lesser Panda had asked if I went to Scotland on my trip, and no, I did not go to Scotland. Though I will have to do that on my next trip. Maybe I should just repost for the thing. Did you guys all get your entries in for the 999 favors by typing Boimler into chat? If not, please do so.
Hey, just to make sure our audience could win 999 Lolonot favors if they just enter the word Boimler into chat right now.
Right? Yes, you could. Fancy that. Right.
Not 998, but 999.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Actually, it's 1,274 now, but that's really just because of inflation.
Oh.
Right. Doing the thing. Blah, blah.
You go ahead and do that. I am just being an absolute idiot with my floater.
All right. So the next thing, okay, I'm gonna go get in my spot for the scavenger hunt. Apparently this, and I don't know that this is a true method, but I believe Winters told me that this is how he usually does this thing. Because I hate the scavenger hunt, but I've actually been having better luck with it since I started doing it this way. Oh, see, I guess Nova was there hanging out too.
I wish you could do more in the game with the floaters.
Oh man, yes, like Nimbus or New Romulus or any of those places where you have to run around.
Oh, you know what would be what would be hilarious is if you could bring your floater with you into the Step Between Stars, that one mission where you're on the Dyson sphere shield installation. You're going between.
Oh yeah.
You know, something blows up the tunnel, so you have to pull a unscheduled EVA. Just like bring your floater out for that.
That would be nice, but no, alas.
Or the Colony World, yes. I mean, you can use your surfboard on the Colony World. I don't know why you can't use your floater.
Yeah, you know, that would come in handy there. I like in some games when you can fly. It just makes traveling so much less of a pain.
Oh, for real?
Oh, look. If you're a cat, you dance with your butt up in the air. That is so cute. I don't have that on this character, but aw. Wow, hate 3K, 160,000 favors? You should just buy all this stuff in the store, man. Or sell them.
Get that EC.
I know, seriously. Well, maybe wait till the event's over, then the price goes up. But, all right. I will announce the winner after the scavenger hunt. And is it random for everybody, or does everyone scan the same thing? Like,
I believe everyone gets a different thing.
Okay.
Because otherwise, this would be way too easy.
Should we ask one of Nova's questions?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you people?
That's a valid question. I didn't see that on the list.
I mean, I'm just thinking it's going to take us more than 45 minutes.
All right, chat. Can you please pick a number between 1 and 17? Chat, 1 through 17.
Is this a test of skills?
Matt Black, thank you. Thank you for playing.
Farnsworth out there with the 30.
Number 9. Here we go. Number 9. We'll go to the host and then we'll go to the chat. What other science fiction or fantasy shows or properties do you like? And why do you like them? And for a bonus question, how did you come to like them? Who would like to go first?
Pretty sure everyone knows that answer for me, but mine is anything with Henry Cavill.
Fair. Totally fair.
And that answers all the other questions.
What about you, Panda?
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the other questions to see how Henry Cavill can be applied.
I meant the other parts of the question in that were in this particular question.
I mean, all right, I suppose if you want to go that way. I was just really curious if, best Star Trek Doctor, Henry Cavill.
Okay. Sure.
You have my curiosity at this point. Stargate is moist. Wow, that's the phrase that I never thought I'd ever want to read.
It's true.
It does kind of look moist, doesn't it? When the thing goes off. I was irrationally happy. I was yeah, I'll say irrationally happy when I heard that, oh, surprise, Babylon 5 is coming back.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
That
That
is pretty
animated
crazy.
movie looks really good.
Mhm.
So, is that your answer
Not
then? What about you, Phil? What's your other?
So I have two. Babylon 5, 100% for sure. It was a show my dad and my uncle watched, and I got into that. And then Stargate, 100%. Stargate Atlantis is my favorite one. But I love Stargate, and I love Babylon 5. Stargate, I don't. I got into Stargate. So Stargate SG-1, the first show was 10 seasons, and I started watching it in the ninth
Oh my
season
God.
because it was on TV. I'm like, well, let me just try it. And then I went back on Netflix and watched the whole thing, and I loved it. Love it so much.
Nice.
Net, Netflix got its first black mark from me because of Babylon 5 because I was doing a rewatch. Because like I'll be honest, when it was on TV the first time, I was way too young to appreciate what was going on. It was like, oh, spaceships, great. It's like, oh, but you're like 8. You don't understand what's going on. And by the time like, oh, it's on Netflix, I actually want to see what's going. I actually want to watch this beginning to end, so understand what my parents are talking about. Oh, we're just going to pull the whole thing while you're in season 3. It's like,
Oh, that sucks.
Netflix, you are dead to me.
That's terrible.
How dare you?
I was specifically referring to The Witcher, which I love from Henry Cavill, but you know, that's what I've been. Other than Star Trek, that's what I've been watching recently. But I'm excited for Babylon 5 to come back. That would be very cool. A bunch of my friends, we used to have like watching parties of anything that was sci-fi. I feel like that was available to watch back in the day. We'd all just be like, "Oh, have you seen the latest whatever it was?"
I mean, the '90s was sci-fi television all over.
Yeah. I mean, and especially, yes, Battlestar Galactica, as Matt Black says, the remake and the campy original. Um, yes, I will. I don't even know anything about Warhammer 40K, but I will watch that. Yes. Ooh, Lesser Panda Farscape. I did watch that. That was a good show. I didn't mind that show.
Oh, how God, I forgot
My
Farscape as
sister
well.
loves Farscape.
I'm sure a lot of people too would mention maybe The Expanse, 12 Monkeys. I mean, there's been some really good, other stories, other franchises out there. Maybe not even a franchise or a series or what have you. Andromeda.
Oh yes,
Wow.
Andromeda.
I never watched that. Is that the one with
Kevin
Sorbo.
Yeah, see, I'm not ever really into him.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
All right. Well, taking us down this route, what 90s sci-fi property do you want to see? Would you want to see revived? That hasn't been, already done. So
I mean, other
no
than
no other
Firefly? Other than Firefly?
that is I hmm. I don't know, I wouldn't really consider Firefly to be in like the same
Well,
era of television of these other series that we've been discussing.
I would say Firefly was like Firefly was like '02, I want to say, and
Yeah,
I think it was at the
in the
very
90s.
end of this.
Okay, people agree with me in chat.
Okay.
But I don't know that
Um,
they could redo it. I mean, you certainly. I don't think it would have the same. I don't know. It'd have to be something pretty special to get
Okay.
all of those people
I
back.
I will say, Teacher Guy Gerald, I do agree with you in general principle that enough we have enough reboots and remakes and reimaginings and rehashes and
Yes.
Give me
Agree.
give me 30 CCs so we can keep the license alive. New things. But that said, the prompt I had was Sharknado 12.
Once
That's good.
Okay.
Uh, it does seem that they're, and I don't know if this is going too philosophical, but people lately seem to want things that they are comfortable with, be it a franchise where they know backstory or, music in that, cover bands are more popular than ever, it seems, but doing all the remakes and things where it's still like people or characters that you're familiar with, even if it's just a new story or did differently. Like, I don't know why
Cough,
that's
Strange New
such.
Worlds. Cough.
Yeah, I know. I don't. It's a very comforting thing to people. I guess.
I think also maybe because it people might not have the, and I don't mean this negatively, but the capacity or the drive to want to invest in new things, perhaps, or new media. Like they like the old because they're familiar with it, like you said, and it's easier to kind of absorb and understand. And also maybe there's a lot of pressure because a lot of series just kind of like drop all at once now, and
Yeah.
you know the idea to binge it. Like
Uh,
I personally have very little interest in new things unless it really like the Flash movie, 100%. The Dungeons and Dragons movie, absolutely. But like, I don't really watch The Witcher. I don't really watch a lot of new stuff. Like during the day, when I'm working, it's like reruns of MacGyver. You know what I mean? It's not. I'm not really invested in the new, and I don't. Just haven't been that involved. But I don't know if that's why people are like the familiar. You know what I mean?
Well, I did read an article that said, and teacher guy, you're definitely an anomaly, that people stop seeking out new music to listen to at age 33. So,
Gosh, I think I felt like I hit that in my 20s.
I just thought that was a random statistic because I love new music, especially if it's good. Um, and I
Well,
am
you
older than 33.
Okay, you just love music in general. I mean, that's one of your great loves, right?
Yeah. So, but I think teacher guy is similar because we actively seek out new music and you go to live shows and
For sure.
support your local music community. So anyway, wow, we got very deep here on this episode of Priority One Armada Live as we're waiting for the powerboard race to start.
Well,
Which I
let's
suppose
we
that
can
is a great pivot to tell everyone. By the way, the power board race is about to start.
Yeah, so hey, join us. We're in Instance 7. Come hang out, race your power board with us. Oh, well, happy birthday, Phil Monk Productions.
happy birthday.
Yeah, 39. It just gets better from there. Uh, let's see. Should we announce the winner while we're waiting for the power board? Let's do that.
Let's do it.
All right, bleep, bleep, bleep. We have the winner of our second
Sinister. Oh, here
giveaway.
comes the sword.
Yeah. The winner of our 999 favors is at Azad. Congratulations. Please message us on whatever platform you're watching on so that we can send you those things in game. We need your in game at handle. So whisper if you're watching on Twitch or whatever and tell us your in game at handle, or you can message us on Discord as well. Because that's also a way you can get a hold of us.
Congrats
Congratulations.
Yeah,
and
congrats.
enjoy those favors. Buy a sword.
Also, yeah, get ready for the. Oh wait, I'm like, where's my board? There it is. Ooh, that's a cool looking board. Whoever this is, let's see, who is this? Oh, Panda. What board is that?
The future flyer.
That's what that is? Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. It's whoever's next to me. I picked the wrong person. 3 of 8. Oh, it's Teacher Guy. Teacher Guy, what board is that? That's a really cool looking board.
I can't tell, but I think I've just been insulted.
Well, Future Flyer is awesome, but it doesn't look as cool as that one that Teacher Guy has. Sorry. Oh, Romulan Republic board. I did not realize that it... I'm going to have to get one of those. Oh, Claudia, I mean Miku, that board is cool looking too. I don't know which one that is, but I like it. Whoa, Lance just came flying out of nowhere. That was pretty funny. Oh, and I'm flying back over. Farnsworth says Romulan. Yeah, I mean, how come all the Romulan stuff just looks cooler than all the other stuff? It just
Romulans
does.
are inherently cooler.
I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Kat, would you say you're...
That's what they get as consolation for not really having a homeworld anymore.
Oh, that's true. Their homeworld did explode.
Are you green with envy that the Romulans have all the cool stuff?
I am. Totally green with envy, with my absolute candor. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, Miku says it's the Bozeman power board. That one is very cool. Oh, well, which one's that, Panda?
This is the Elite Klingon.
Well, that one's really cool looking. Wow. You had that?
I'm going to go right into a wall with it, but you know what? Whatever. It looks cool.
At least you'll be having fun, you know?
Yeah.
No, I'm like, every time at the end, I always go out of bounds. Yeah, that one is really cool. Nova says she's never even seen that one.
Oh, here we go.
All right.
All right, everyone, make sure to accept, or else you're just going to go rocketing off and not understand why nothing's happening. Not speaking from personal experience on that one.
Well, I always get disqualified at some point in this race.
Yeah.
All right, we have 30 seconds.
You know, real quick, to go back to the point about, like, nostalgia and the comfortable. When they made Grand Theft Auto Vice City, right? For those who don't know, the game takes place in 1980s in Miami. They made the soundtrack for the game, and they specifically didn't choose the hits of the 80s. They chose what they considered to be the most 80s songs that they could get their hands on, to give that feel of being back in the 80s, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that means
So-
they didn't want to pay the licensing fee for the big hits of the 80s.
I mean, I could see merit in both. I mean, I don't know what the hits were of the 80s, but like...
I mean, name a year.
Just 60 hours of gameplay with Careless Whisper in the background.
You know, the cutting crew, you know, like...
I mean, yeah, you could do any of that. Even...
It's not always about the licensing fees, Kat. I mean, come on. I mean, it's not...
It really is about the licensing
Okay, remember who you're
fees.
talking to.
I'm sorry, it always is about the licensing fees. All right, we have a race here, everybody. So far, I have not been disqualified.
So far, I'm
Fingers
just going
crossed.
backwards.
Are you?
Yeah,
What happened?
That's
You
my
got
choice.
Turned around?
yeah. I went into a wall, and it's like, okay, well, there's that.
Oh no! Oh my goodness! I just jumped over the jump. Yeah, see, this is usually where I get disqualified. Because you take some of those last turns pretty wide. Oh, Phil Monk says they did get Billie Jean, though. I mean, that's a pretty big hit from the 80s. I mean, any Hall & Oates.
Oh, for sure.
you know,
Actually, Phil, offhand, do you
Lisa
remember what they
Lisa
had?
and the Lisa and the Cult Jam. I don't know anything like that.
So they had Out of Touch by Hall & Oates,
All right,
quintessential
see,
80s.
yeah, you have to
Uh,
have Hall and Oates.
Dance Hall Days,
Oh, Wang Chung.
Wing Chun. I Wanna Rock.
Oh my God, Twisted Sister.
Wait, hang on, the rest of this list is loading.
Sheila E. Definitely Baron von Zilla.
So the rock station had. Oh, Kat, do you want to play trivia? You want to name the song? You want to name the band?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, so this is 80s rock. Here we go. The first song on the list. Well, I Wanna Rock by Twisted Sister. You got that. Song You've Got Another Thing Coming.
Oh, is that? I want to say it's Dio, but that could be wrong. Does anyone in chat? I bet Teacher Guy knows who that is.
Lance is correct. It's Judas Priest.
Okay, I was close.
Too Young to Fall in Love.
That Janet Jackson?
No, we're still on the rock station.
Oh, Too Young to Fall in Love. That. Oh, I don't know.
So that would be Motley Crue. And then we'll do one more.
That's kind of creepy, Motley Crue. Not surprised.
And then the song is called Bark at the Moon.
Oh, that's Ozzy.
That's good. Very good. Okay, here we go. New Wave.
Sweet. This is my category, y'all.
Okay, first song, Sunglasses at Night.
Corey Hart.
Very good. Never Say Never.
Oh, crap. I don't know that one.
I actually didn't know this one either. Someone called Romeo Void.
Oh, man. I had that album.
We'll do a couple more in this one. Let's do Keep Feeling Fascination.
Oh, that's, I can, oh, was about to sing it. Oh, man. Who does that? I can't remember now, the artist, but I see them on the video.
Human League, Mr.
Yes,
Frosty.
Thank you, Mr. Frost. I'm like, oh my God, I see their face. Very good.
How about, oh, this one's easy. I Ran So Far Away.
Oh, that is, Flock of Seagulls.
It was very good. 99 Luft Balloons.
Nina.
And then we'll do one more. And then Pale Shelter.
Pale Shelter.
This is a tough one.
I don't know. Is that like Ministry or Thrill Kill Cult or something crazy?
Tears for Fears.
No way.
Moving on to Emotion 98.3 with Fernando. This one is the one I knew all of them. Africa.
Toto.
I Just Died in Your Arms.
Oh, that's Cutting Crew. No, damn it.
That's
Is
right.
it?
No, you're right. You're right.
Okay, Cutting Crew. I get that one mixed up with Crowded House. Always.
What about Waiting for a Girl Like You?
Oh, man. Oh, tip of my tongue. Is it?
They
That's
also
not Toto. Is it? Toto? No.
No.
Foreigner. God,
Foreigner, yes. They want to
I
know
was
what
like,
love is.
Yo, I'm so good. I was so close.
Broken Wings.
Mr. Mister.
Very good. We'll do one or two more. Tempted. How much of the song can I sing before we get to
Is it Squeeze, right? Squeeze?
Yes, Squeeze. That's correct. Keep on Loving You.
REO Speedwagon.
Very good. And then we'll do one more. Sister Christian.
Oh, that's Night Ranger.
Yes, very good. And then Flash, the dance music, or like the poppy music.
Oh, that's Queen.
We did. Sorry, that's the name of the album in the game, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Out of Touch by Hall & Oates, we already did. Billie Jean, we already did by Michael Jackson. What about the song is called Your Love?
I don't know that one. Could be.
That is the Outfield.
Oh, I had that
Um,
album too.
What about Run to You?
Um,
I'm gonna
Brian
run to
Adams.
you.
Brian Adams,
That's it.
right?
That's it. We already did actually a few of these. There's only Owner of a Lonely Heart.
Us, yes.
Running with the Night.
Um, Pat Benatar.
Ooh, this says Lionel Richie.
Oh, I mean, I think Pat Benatar's was
She may have covered it, or
Shadow
vice versa.
Shadow of the Night. Okay, maybe that was the other one.
And I think that's pretty much it.
Okay, well,
You got a lot of
that
them.
that was awesome. I can definitely help anyone's trivia team with 80s music trivia. And apparently, Lance and I would dominate the trivia night. So yeah, Lance, we need to plan that where there's big money winnings for the trivia contest. All right, what do you guys feel like
Okay,
doing?
everyone who's under the age of 40, it's okay. You can come back now.
I know, right? If we had music that was like post 2000, I would know none of it. Panda, you would get all of that I didn't
Oh, I would get none of it either, but still.
know.
You know, I mean, I guess whatever you grew up around, you know?
All right.
Um,
Obscure Irish bar singers of the 2000s.
okay, let's see. Who do we have?
Yeah. Oh wait, you were serious. Whatever. Star Trek.
Well, I'm like, where's when? Like, someone surely. Teacher guy, I grew up on Hee Haw too. In fact, I was just playing my Roy Clark record because I'm a nerd, but whatever. um,
Nerds on a Star Trek live stream?
What? I know everyone's surprised because we're trying not to like be like, okay, peace out, we gotta go, people, because some of us gotta watch Strange New World crossover episode. All right, let's ask the chat. I like question 17. I don't think we've asked that one to everybody before, and if we have, so what? We'll ask it again.
Okay.
All right, everybody personal personal favorite in-game weapon that kills Borg. Panda.
These hands.
Oh, okay.
Or more specifically, the
Your claws or your bite for your Gorn.
the disco weapon.
Oh, Susmana. No, it's not Susmana. I don't know what you call that thing.
The mind melt device, which is a weapon somehow.
Okay. All right. So everybody in
'cause
chat needs to let us know what your favorite weapon is. Why? Because you can just beat up on them.
There is something very cathartic about just running up to the Borg Queen and introducing her to, these hands, regardless of species. That said, there's just so much comedy potential for, Borg-specific weapons. And I will stop there because I don't want to take everyone else's favorites because I kind of just do love them all because they're so ridiculous.
All right, we're getting a few votes for the Tommy gun, Baron von Zolo, and Lance. The TR-116B, the axe. Oh yes, Farnsworth.
Yes, the
definitely.
Emancipator.
That's my go-to.
Cubes mentioned the Kumarke conductor, also good. Dark Grail. Oh, Lex throwing knives. Absolutely, I love those. Batleth. Flaming Sword, which is good. Vendiel Silas. Omega Force Tetrion Auto Carbine. Wow. I mean, sometimes I use the cyclical weapons because you're trying to get your endeavors done and you need an energy weapon type and you don't have to remodulate those, so that's nice. I like to use the Tommy gun or the shotgun. I am definitely a fan still of the Zephram Cochrane shotgun.
The shotgun and the axe are just so wrong
I
for
know
the
they're very
25th
good.
century.
That's kind of why I like the sword so much from this
Mhm.
set, that you can get here. I just, I love the Emperor's sword. I do like basically all of the melee or physical damage options you have in game. In the Lobby store they have
I'm
that.
waiting for the Emperor's coat. I'm still waiting for
Oh,
Emperor Giorgio's coat.
yeah, we do need that. But in the Lobby store they have this hand. It's like a repulsor thing, and it does anti-proton damage. I think it looks really cool. But it's like a hand. It's like a Iron Man, like hand attachment, like throws a beam of anti-proton stuff at somebody and knocks them back and makes them fall over. So it's pretty cool. I do use that on one of my builds, but I think the knockback is also hilarious. So I sometimes throw that in on my melee builds just because it makes me laugh. Teacher guy wants Pike's hair as a hair option, and you know what? I agree. This definitely should be.
As a hair or as a weapon?
I mean, could probably function as both.
Mm.
All right. Are you guys gonna do the scavenger hunt again?
Yeah, I suppose it's the last. Looks like it's going to be the last event for
All right. I will do it.
for the night.
Pike's hair needs a slider. I feel like in some episodes they definitely made it taller than other episodes. But it looks good in season 2 overall. It doesn't look like they were messing with it too much. Okay, let's see here. All right, going this way. So, teacher guy was saying he was watching Hell on Wheels, which I have watched that. That show is really good.
Is it? I've never seen it.
Oh, Anson Mount does an amazing job.
Okay, is the show good or is just
Uh-huh.
Anson Mount good?
I mean, well, there's some other really great people in that show. Cole Meany is in that show. O'Brien himself.
Very good.
I mean, no, the show is really good. But Anson Mount is a very good actor, especially in this show.
Okay, I completely biffed my scanner initialization. I have no idea where this thing's leading me.
Oh, I found it. Wow, it is right there on this chair. That is very random.
Maybe it's just trying to take a break.
I guess. That was a new one. Alright. Okay, let's start our final giveaway, shall we? Alright, for your chance to win another group of 999 favors, enough to buy you that cool sword. Well, actually, +1 you would need, but enough.
If you have joined us for any of the events today, if you have done that event and you win these 999, you have enough for that sword.
All right. Yes. Please type the word Spock into chat. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, as soon as we're done, I am assuming you all are going to watch this episode like the rest of us. Although I am supposed to go meet my friends, so we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll be busy.
If they're really your friends, they'll understand.
I mean, I'm like, oh, I have to join you an hour later because I gotta do a thing. Sure, it should be fine. This is a nice beach. You know, they should move that bonfire over here where it's like off the beaten path.
Should we do one more question?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, so these are for everybody in the chat. Well, plus us if you would like to hear from us, and probably will since we're the ones with the microphones. All right, what do you got?
Oh gosh, such pressure.
Don't mess it up. No pressure, but don't mess it up.
Oh god, I don't know what to do. What about
Let me see.
best Star Trek Doctor?
Best Star Trek Doctor. Well, best is very subjective.
Yes, but this is a whole group of nerds. Subjective arguments is what we do best.
All right, best Star Trek. I mean, I like Crusher. Oh, Dark Grail, Voyager, EMH. All right, he's pretty good. He'd come in close second, I think, for me.
Bashir's my favorite, but the best one, I mean, probably the Doctor. I mean, Pulaski didn't really mess around.
That's
Personality aside, she's really good at her job.
I like that you mentioned Pulaski. I feel like she doesn't get enough credit.
And she also nailed Riker's dad.
Ew,
Yes,
thanks for reminding us.
Hey,
Interesting plot
that
point.
is a mark of respect.
All right, valid. There you go.
Well, you know, so this one is a little different kind of subjective. Which Star Trek captain, including captains in this game, would you want to serve with?
Oh, with this game?
Pike.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Picard.
I mean, call it recency bias if you want, but I really feel like Pike is like
I know, Pike.
the everything. He's got it all.
Pike. A lot of people agree with you.
Pike hands down. Yeah, but just watch where those hands are going.
Bradley says TNG Picard.
TNG Picard's a good one. Jellicoe, weirdo Lance. Well, I guess he's efficient. He's efficient. If you like a close knit ship, you know, Jellicoe's the Pulaski of captains. I mean, you know, they're rough and tumble, but they get the job done. I totally get it.
Really got a thing for 4-shift rotations, I guess.
I guess so.
Mm.
Gotta get that gamma shift. I would say Cisco. I don't know if I would say wartime Cisco. That'd be a little tough. But maybe like seasons 1 through 4 Cisco. Or like Riker on the Titan.
Oh, Lord Ford says Sulu. Very good.
Good answer. Good answer.
Now there's a good cut.
Yeah, Sulu would be good to serve with. Jellicoe, who said that? Lance.
Captain Freeman, very good. Lower decks.
Yeah, I wish that would be pretty good. All
right, let me spin it. Let me spin it a little. What ship, including the ones in Star Trek Online, would you want to serve on?
That's a good question.
The Strange New Worlds Enterprise is so good. But I would also do the Enterprise D.
I kind of like the Cerritos.
Herb also says Captain Harrison. Everything's next Tuesday. I can respect that.
Oh wait, who's saying?
It's like the anti-Jellicoe.
Lance saying the Enterprise E with Worf. Bradley says Enterprise D. Yeah, someone else said Enterprise D.
I like the Kelvin Enterprise.
That one was cool. Teacher guide, the Rysian luxury cruiser. Or the Amari, because that cargo bay is like got so much cool stuff in it. Enterprise B, Baron Bonzolo says. Yeah, I don't know. Panda, what did you say?
Oh, I didn't say I would have an answer. I was just going to put that out there.
Oh, well, what's your answer?
The one with all my friends. No, screw that. T6 Oberth.
The Defiant would be cool, but it's like so small. Like Defiant's like the rental car of ships you want to serve on.
Vindiel says the NX-01. I mean, that one's pretty small too. All right. Well.
Terran Hydra. Trying to turn it. Trying to captain one of the sections. Interesting. That's an interesting tactic towards career advancement.
Speaking of Terrans, should Terrans be a playable faction? I've always said no.
I don't think so.
No.
Because we have enough, like, because they couldn't be their own separate, like. Oh, apparently everyone disagrees with this. Oh, well, a few people disagree.
Oh, not everyone disagrees. Awesome. Controversy.
Well, a few people say that yes, Terran should be their own, and Lance says he's over Terran stuff. Teacher guy wants a full Romulan faction. Yeah, I think what they've said obviously is that the game engine itself is set up as
red versus blue.
Right, so they really can't introduce a green into it. So I just don't. Unless Star Trek 2 gets announced where you can do that.
Do you, Lance, question for you. Would you feel that way? Let's say you took out all the Terran stuff that's been happening last year and a half. Would you feel the same way? Does recent events, do you feel, change your views of it? Because that's a tough question, because it's been a lot of what's been going on. Ooh, Tal Shiar, that's interesting. But like it's been a lot of recency stuff. I'm just curious, because that discussion always seems to come up. And Kale's answer is always like, well, no one really wants to play the bad guys, or it's a very vast minority, which is a sentiment I would personally agree with. I don't know where the evidence is, but I would say most people don't want to be super evil. I mean, because the Terrans are super evil, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, super evil.
Even like Klingons were originally painted as like the antagonists, the evil, the not Federation, and I mean, look at the most comparative. I don't think they've done one recently, but like if you've seen the census that they last put out, like here are the factions that play. It's like Federation, overwhelming majority, and like we have.
That is true.
And also, on the other hand, I feel like a Terran faction, given the nature of the game engine, would be on the same tier as original series and Discovery in that, oh, it's Federation, but we put a different UI skin on and the ships look a little different.
Right. It's still...
And also human would be the only selectable race.
No, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's boring.
So no, I'm personally on the let's not have another Federation with a different dipping sauce on the side if we were going to have a different faction.
Yeah,
that's a great way to put that. Yeah,
I wouldn't mind more on the Klingon side. I like Teacher Guy's idea. TOS Klingon temporal option, which would be very cool.
That'd be super cool. What's funny is like this is one of those games that they can only go so far, and with their dev team and stuff and technical limitations. But like every time they add something that, like, to me is like the kit module that came out with the summer thing, the ice thing, where you open a book and it shoots ice crystals and it freezes a guy. Like, it always surprises me that they can do stuff like that, because I feel like every time they try to do something new or different, it would just break everything. And I know it's something small and minor that's only on one character, but it's always surprising to me that they're able to kind of do new and interesting things like that, albeit on a small scale.
Right.
By the way, real quick breaking news, Kat. I have an update on our friend Lonnie by the dance floor.
Oh yeah, is he unstuck?
He has unstuck himself and is now on a floater,
Oh,
just
very
hovering in
nice.
place though.
Okay. Well done, Lonnie. Way to get your
He
freedom.
did it.
Welcome back to this particular time stream.
All right, we have a winner of our 999 favors. It is Derek Wildstar. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you for entering, and please message us your in-game @handle so that we can send you your favors so you can, again, get new stuff, get a t-shirt, whatever, flower accents. Those are nice. Whatever you like in the store. Yeah. All right. Okay, we are wrapping up this episode because we're just hanging out on the beach here. Got my dog with us.
I don't have a drink. Something's
What?
gone wrong.
Oh, we need a drink. Okay. Oh no, I don't have a drink either. Hold on. This is tragic. What is this? Tribbles drank my drinks. I have synthale. This is awful.
Unacceptable.
Oh man, that's depressing.
Here, hold on. If you're willing, I can give you some blood wine.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I'd rather have blood wine. Oh, whoops. I was pushing buttons. Oh, thank you. Blood wine, much better than the synthale. Jeez. What's even
It's even the point.
Get out of my head. Okay. Well, great minds think alike.
9. Some reason it makes me wait.
Oh, you've been saving Kinar? Really? I thought you were supposed to drink that stuff.
Alright, there we go. Now I've got my blood wine in a can. I guess it's a blood wine. It's a blood wine spritzer?
Only the freshest blood wine. All right, well,
That's what the Klingon soccer moms drink when the kids are gone to bed.
They can keep it in their purse. Blood Light Dark Grill. Less filling. Tastes great. Oh, man. Awesome. Seriously, we are trying to wrap up this episode 270. Wow. Of Priority 1 Armada Live. Before we go, next week, here's what's happening. James will be in the Admiral's desk hosting next week's show with Jesse and Lance. As with every week, we'll be talking about the latest news from Star Trek Online and the Priority 1 Armada. We'll be teaming up with you in another adventure zone to earn more marks in dilithium.
Yeah, if you're not a member of the Priority 1 Armada and want to chat with us in-game, then come join us on our Priority 1 chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority 1, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
If you do want to become a member of the Priority 1 Armada community, simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up. We have multiple Federation and KDF fleets for you to start your career as part of the Priority 1 Armada.
This episode of Priority 1 Armada Live is brought to you by our community patrons through patreon.com. Find out about the thank you packages we offer for each tier and add your support at priority1.com. Good lord. Patreon.com/Priority1 Armada. It's your support that keeps us going.
Awesome.
I haven't even had half this margarita.
Well, maybe you should have the other half then.
Getting on it right now.
Let's see. Speaking of Patreon, we have a very special thanks to our Patreon supporters of a certain level, like Wily Coyote, Sayar, Prince 1983, The House Elf, Teacher Guy, and Imogen. Thank you guys so very much for being our Patreon supporters.
Would you like to be notified of our next live stream? Then follow our various channels on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, MySpace, Friendster, Netscape. Wait. No, those last ones don't count. Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You never know what we'll give away next time.
All right, Derek Wildstar, I got your in-game @handle. Thank you for messaging me. Okay. Well, again, if you did win your 999 favors, Winters will get those out to you tomorrow, but please make sure you message us your in-game @handles so we can mail those to you. Before we go, though, I would like to say thanks to our community artist, Jason Smith, does amazing posts of all of the artwork for our shows and upcoming events. So thank you, Jason. Thanks to Jesse for advertising our show in-game. And our community manager, James. Thank you so much. Extra special thanks tonight to my co-host, Panda and Phil. Thank you, guys. I'm so glad you got to be here because I haven't talked. I know I haven't talked to you guys in a while. All right, and of course, a big thanks to you guys, the viewers out there, because again, without you, none of this would be possible. So until next time, live long and prosper. Say bye, everyone. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Live long and prosper, y'all.
Enjoy Strange New Worlds.
Oh, yeah.